Come on, y'all. Let's get upbeat today, because a lot of times when we go to talk about finances, we don't even want to talk about it. But we got to get joyous about our finances. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. You got to speak it till you believe it. You got to speak it until it becomes part of you. You got to speak it into existence. I am a millionaire. Come on, let's get ready for our next destination, to our next destiny, to our next now. Woo! Come on, technicians, turn it up just a little bit.
Get ready.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. So let's get excited for our new season. Get ready.
Hey, new season.
Get ready. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. I used to dream of being on a platform. I've been in millions, I'm going to say millions of different organizations. Mary Kay, Primerica, Amway, different things of those nature. I used to dream of being on the platform. But it's nothing like being on a spiritual platform. To say that I am a millionaire. Whereas it may have taken me 5 to 10 years with Mary Kay, it took me less than 2 being in this kingdom with Dr. Adelia Seymour. I'm not going to be before you long, but I'm going to give you my journey as to where I am now, as to where I compare to where I was then. Just as my apostle stated, I was married to a pastor. I was married twice. He was a minister. I was married twice. I came from a background whereas I was an abusive wife, 2 children. I had multiple jobs to try to make the ends meet. So what we're doing today, we're just sharing our experience to be I am every woman. This was the experience that brought me to where I am now. I couldn't see no money. Didn't know where money was coming from. There was even a moment in time that I would go to the refrigerator. All I had was an ice tray for your ice. That's all I had. So finally, I decided, I got married again. After being in an abusive relationship, I got married again, and I married a minister. But all of this time, I was still searching, not knowing who I really was. I was still searching to find the millions, the money, to be able to take care of my children. Couldn't find it. So a few years ago, I met a young lady through the minister, actually. But the destiny, as you talked about, was not about him. But the destiny was about me. So I listened to you because when you have true destiny, just as you stated, it's going to run you down whether you want it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, it's going to run you down. I always wanted to sit on the platform. Never could do it in Mary Kay. They always had the little theme music and all that good stuff. That's why I wanted the theme music, because it felt great to be in God's kingdom and to be on a platform to tell them about the goodness of Jesus. There was a process that I had to go through to get to where I am today. I was scared to give money. I was scared to give tithe. I was one of the ones that when my apostle spoke, your tithes don't never increase. What's going on? I was on salary. I was working for this company, running up and down the road, missing church, and all this time I was getting rebuked And I was still trying to make the ends meet, and I was not put into place the spiritual process as to what God was trying to take me. So what the enemy was trying to do, he was trying to destroy and remove me out of place or out of position for what God really truly had for me. So if I was to give you some words of wisdom, believe in God. Believe in your leader. Believe in the affirmation. When I came over to the Wisdom Center, we began to have affirmations every single Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Affirmations every single Sunday. I am beautiful. I am smart.
Yes,
I am purpose. I am this. I am that. And then I said, you know what, God? That can't be a one day a week thing if you're going to rebuild me for where you're trying to take me. So I began to take it at home. I would play music all night long for it to get in my spirit, even when I'm asleep. My mind is registering, I am wealthy. I am purpose. I am a millionaire. I am this. And my apostle kept telling me, you need to start your own business. You're running up and down the road with these people. You're doing this and you're doing that. And I was like, it's going to cause a conflict of interest. I told my apostle that. So the last I Am Every Woman's conference that we had, that company took me to Savannah for 2 months, away from church, away from my family, away from my position that I was sitting in and serving. And when I came to that I think it was on a Friday, and I had to leave early to get back down to Savannah. When I came back to church, she may not remember this, but she said it. She said, I will pray that company close down. I'm sitting here saying, don't do that, Apostle. That's my income. But I couldn't see. I couldn't understand. She saw the greater that was in me than what I saw in myself. I have a leader that has a third eye to see where I was going, not where I was at, but where I was going. But I didn't understand that because I was still in a place called, I'm not sure, I'm scared, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I didn't want to just intermingle with anybody. Well, it wasn't 2 to 3 months later, beginning of the year, the company, the husband and wife team, they would come to tell some of the employees, we were like, is everything okay? Yeah, you don't have nothing to worry about. Your job is secure. I said, But the monies began to dwindle. They weren't paying their employees. They weren't paying me. I never shared that with my apostle, but I came in and I said, I'm going to still give. I'm going to still give. I'm going to still do. But then we had a business meeting. And we had that business meeting, and that particular year, when I went to Savannah, I missed a couple of love offerings, I think it was. I said, Sister Deborah, are you sure? She said, I think it was when you was in Savannah. But I'm the type of person, I challenge myself. I'm very competitive. So when my name was called and I didn't pay the whole year, I challenged myself. I said, next year, God, I'm going to give more than I gave this year. Not knowing what I was saying. Because in that realm, I began to challenge God. Because if I was looking at my finances, I didn't know how I was going to do it. But it really was not up to me. God said, if you believe that, and that's what you purpose in your heart, I said, God, I want to give to my leader. I want to be in a position, in a place that there be no strain on the ministry, that there be no strain on my leader. I want to be in that position. I want to be the one to say, I got it. Not for show, not for boast, but to be able to say, God blessed me. So I began to say, okay, I'm going to take on this responsibility for the ministry. I didn't pay my cable bill. I didn't pay my light bill. I didn't pay my water bill. But I made sure that when that commitment came around, here y'all, Sister Deborah, they never knew it. So God saw the sincerity. He saw the integrity. He saw that. And he said, I can trust you. I heard my apostle say all the time, if God can trust you with the finances, he can trust you with anything. I want to be that person that he's able to trust with the finances. So when I began to do that, I began to say, okay, God. And that's when the company shut down. The company shut down. And at that point in time, I just started doing I was just doing janitorial cleaning with the houses. So I got with the executive administrator of the ministry. I said, I need your help. Didn't tell my apostle. I said, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. But in the meantime, every Sunday, she would speak out over the congregation. She would speak out over us. And she said, I see millions. I see millionaires. Yeah. I see millions. I see millionaires. And it got in my spirit. Hey, God. It got in my spirit. And I reached up. And I grabbed. I am a millionaire. I began to walk around saying, I am a millionaire. And by this time, I heard God say, money begets money. And my apostle says that it's the law of attraction. It's who you attract. It's who you attract. So I began to say, okay, God, I want to be one of the first millionaires in the kingdom. I want to be able to do it, God. I want to be able to meet the need so it'd be no stress or no strain. And then I went to my apostle. We was talking on the phone one day. And I said, Apostle, let me tell you what God said. I don't have to be in the pulpit. God said, I can stand in the background. And I can be able to finance from the background.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I said, so Apostle, that's what I want to do.
That's what you said.
She said, my God, Pastor. We didn't say anything about it. A couple of weeks went by. We having service. Apostle Powell repeated the very same thing. And God touched my apostle. She said, Apostle of Finance. She didn't remember saying it. She said, you're going to be affirmed the apostle of finance. Now, there's scriptures where Mary Magdalene and different other women in the Bible help support the ministry. Yeah. So we have a very vital position in the ministry.
Come on, lady.
If I had moved out of my seat, hey, God. If I had moved out of my seat, I would have missed the opportunity to be in position to receive what God really had for me. I can give you scripture, but it's all about the spiritual and the natural side. I have books that I began to read. I began to change my mindset. I began to change the way I dealt with money. I went through all these authors. I'm going to leave my apostle for last. You got the millionaires and the middle class. So I began to dig in to see how millionaires really think. What they really do. They fly very low key, under key, not known. Millionaire can walk in the room, you don't even know them. They're not flashy. But we, on the other hand, we want to get the biggest car, the biggest house. Not the biggest car, my apostle, not like that. Then I went on a 21-day financial fast. Okay? That meant all this unnecessary spending, just like Apostle said, put your money up, put it on the side. If you don't have to do this, if you don't have to do that, this is just little nuggets that I took in order for me to change my mindset about money, because I was one of the ones that used to be afraid to even talk about money because I didn't have money. So when you don't have it, you try to shy away from it. You don't even want to talk about it. It's not even a conversation. But hey, get ready, get ready, get ready. Woo! Because we are millionaires. I am a millionaire. So then I began to read The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. But let me tell you about all three of these books. Okay. I just took this one because I wanted to display my apostle. These are the natural people that just do things in the natural. But this was the spiritual. This was God's plan. God multiplicity is totally different for man.
Multiplicity.
It's totally different. Totally different. It adds up totally different. He said if you give your tithes and your offerings, which is the bylaws of when you receiving whatever it is that you need from God, financially, physically, spiritually, it's the foundation. So I had to change my mindset on how I handled those different things. So when I did that, then there was a word that came up a few weeks ago. Ifata. The door came open. It opens doors.
Open doors.
It's open doors. And it opens up doors. And God began to open up doors. And each time I sowed a seed, God began to do something. And then I tested God. I test God. I gave a seed. Can I say that? I sowed a seed of $1,000 just to test God. Just to put him at his word. I tried it. And it was about not even 2 weeks later, I told my apostle, I have 2 contracts. Two contracts. One in North Carolina that I started on August the 10th, $40,000 a month. That's not including the one I already have here in Atlanta. That's not including the one I already have in Atlanta. Then they turned around and offered me another one up north or south of Georgia. Could be anywhere from $120,000 a month. Not to include the $40,000 in North Carolina a month. Not to include the $40,000 in Atlanta a month. I am a millionaire. You got to say it until you believe it. Till it get in your spirit. Till you begin to say, I wake up looking at money. I talk money. I look at money. I'm walking on money. I believe you, God. I'm not praising money, but I love what money can do. That's what my apostle taught me. So we're here today to encourage you, empower you, and if you follow the process of Jesus, believe God, believe in your leader, believe in your affirmation, it brings about manifestation, and then it brings about transformation. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. So today, I encourage you. I love you. I am Every Woman's Conference 3. This is Apostle Jacqueline Rose.